Absolutely disgraceful, that's what that is.
Digital Media, Culture and Sport Committee following allegations about misuse of personal data. Reports in the US suggest Mr. Zuckerberg is preparing to testify to Congress next month instead. 3 members of Australia's cricket team have been sent home from South Africa after being officially reported over ball tampering. Captain Steve Smith, Vice-Captain
Tampering
David
with my
Warner,
balls, that's what they've been doing, tampering with my balls.
Could all now face significant sanctions. The LBC Markets report the FTSE 100's closed up 111 at 7,000. The pound buys $1.41 and €1.13. LBC weather, clear spells for most tonight. Showers in parts of northern England and Scotland. Then further heavy rain pushing into the south later. A low of 2 degrees. From Global's newsroom for LBC, I'm Thomas Watts.
LBC travel, and in West London there are solid queues westbound on the A14 towards the emergency repair, shutting one lane at the Target roundabout at Norfolk. Delays of over an hour still. A building fire in West London has closed the A5 Kilburn High Road between Wilson Lane and Quex Road, and on the M25 going clockwise, long delays towards 16 at the M40 on the Berkshire stretch where we did have an earlier accident. And finally,
walked into the House of Commons on the 4th of January 1642 to arrest 5 MPs for treason, Speaker William Lenzel refused to reveal where they were. Hitherto seen as a rather timorous chap, the books tell us, this was his moment. He fell to his knees and told the King, "May it please your Majesty, I have neither eyes to see nor tongue to speak in this place, but as the House is pleased to direct me, whose servant I am here." And the King was pretty humiliated and turned around and left, and Lenzel didn't get beheaded. But they are the lengths to which great speakers have gone to maintain their independence and neutrality. So let's have a listen to what happened in the House of Commons today, and I want you to tell me whether you think this speaker is acting in a true impartial manner. The whole thing started today with a question that was asked by David Evernett, who's a Conservative MP for Bexley-Heath.
Good old Dave.
Can my right honourable friend confirm that the upcoming Commonwealth Summit is an opportune moment for us to demonstrate the strength and diversity of this unique family of nations?
I passionately agree. It's astonishing. It is the most. Say no, says the Labour front bench. That's their attitude. That's their attitude. Isn't that extraordinary? Isn't that extraordinary? This is an institution. Say no, says the noble and learned lady, the Baroness, whatever it is, I can't remember her name. Eugene. What an extraordinary thing. This is an institution that encompasses 2.4 billion people, some of the fastest growing economies in the world, and we have an unrivaled opportunity to embrace them here in London, and we're going to do it.
Order. I don't want to be unkind.
or discourteous to the Foreign Secretary, but I say on advice as the clerks swivel round to me, two things. First of all, we don't name call in this chamber. And secondly, I'm dealing with the matter, and I know the gentleman will listen and benefit from listening. Secondly, we do not address people by the titles of their spouses. The Shadow Foreign Secretary has a name, and it's not Lady something. We know what her name is, and it is inappropriate and frankly sexist to speak in those terms. And I'm not having it in this chamber. That is the end of the matter. No matter how senior a member, that parlance is not legitimate, it will not be allowed, and it will be called out on it, and I require no chuntering from the Secretary position from any occupant of the Treasury bench. I've said what the position is, and believe me, that is the end of the matter. I hope I've made the position extremely clear to people who are not well informed about such matters. Oh dear, it's painful. I mean, let's discuss in a minute whether or not what Boris did was sexist or not. But who does this person think he is? I mean, is this the Messiah? Put us on the right path. It is arrogant, it is virtue signalling, and more importantly, he again and again and again is incapable of being impartial. He clearly takes the other side of the argument. Just a few weeks ago, I reported on this show a car sticker that was in the front of his Range Rover, which said a nasty word about Brexit. He's not impartial. My view